What's shaking, Nation? SuperBowser here, bringing you guys a Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle against my good buddy Danceking. But before any of the fun happens, before any of the commentating, please go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button that's right down below to show you support for the content that me and Warturtles are providing you guys. Now that's been said, let's go ahead and take a look at the team we are bringing to this OU match. This OU / mixed tier match. It's mostly OU, but he brought all OU. I brought one UU. So I brought Ferrothorn, I brought Alakazam, I brought Conkeldurr, I brought Sylveon, I brought Charizard X, and I brought Rotom Wash. And he brings Heatran, the Mega Slow, bro. He brings Talonflame, he brings a Landorus D, and he brings Clefable, and it brings one of the Latios? Oh my god, I don't remember which one it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get right into this battle right here. Here we go. Danceking is issuing a challenge, and I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna go ahead and lead off. He leads off with his Latias, and I lead off with my Ferrothorn. I'm like, you know what? This isn't bad. This isn't too bad. But then he uses Trick, and right away the shenanigans start, and everything gets out of order. So he uses Trick, and he gets I get a Choice Scarf Ferrothorn, and he gets my Rocky Amulet. But I set up Stealth Rocks right early because residual damage is, after all, very, very, very nice. I'm going to switch out here because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to stay in on anything this thing has. I'm going to switch right on into my Sylveon, try to go for a Dazzling Gleam. He uses Side Shock, predicting the switch. Not even a bad play, and it takes me down to 89. He's going to use Shy Shock one more time, and this could be the end of Sylveon, but oh wait, I live on 4 and get the Dazzling Gleam off. That is a Choice Specs Dazzling Gleam, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to take Sanic right out of the battle. So Sanic goes down. We get our first kill of the day as Sylveon comes in and does its beautiful work, and he sends out Checking In, which is actually his Heatran. Look at the thing. Look at Vesuvius. Look at Vesuvius, is nice and powerful, sitting right there. I'm going to go ahead and switch back out because I might be able to use this Sylveon at a later point, at least for Switch Fodder. I'm going to send out Conkeldurr, who's my, and he uses Toxic. Unfortunately, guys, and I'm like, yes, I'm Guts boosted. Unfortunately, I am not. I brought my Iron Fist in Conkeldurr, which is a huge mistake in OU battle, especially where Heatrans are so prevalent. And I could have had a Guts boosted anything here and started destroying people. He's going to go ahead and use Protect Scouting, what I'm going to do, and unfortunately he scouted. He did it perfectly because I went for the knockoff, and then for whatever reason right here, he switches out of his, he gets a little bit of lefty's recovery. I start going down the poison, which kind of hurts. But like I said before, whatever reason, he withdrawal checking, and for whatever reason, I decided to go for a fighting type move, not predicting withdrawal, which is a very bad play on my part, and I tried to, Drain Punch a slow bro, and it doesn't go too high. In fact, I do about, 15% damage. But anyways, now that happens, he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve right here as I take some more leftovers recovery damage. This is actually kind of hurting. It actually hurts. It don't feel good. Poison's not fun. I go ahead and switch out because I'm definitely fearing the Side Shock. And I send out my Rotom. Rotom, are you kidding me? Rotom. I love that song. Bars all day. Shady did a great job on that song. Anyways, back to the battle. He's going to go, like I said, he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and uses Ice Beam on my physically defensive Rotom Wash, which does about that much damage. Not at all, but he gets to freeze. Oh my god, this guy. Danceking should be changed his name to HaxKing, man. First turn freeze on a Rotom Wash, and I'm just like, oh my god. So he sends out the Smogon Bird, which is obviously the Talonflame, who can come in here and do all kinds of shenanigans. And at first I'm like, oh, rocks, cool, 50%, but he is not the Choice Banded variety, which you see less and less nowadays, which is actually good because it means people aren't stupid. And he's going to go ahead and roost up back to full health, which is a huge problem for me, as I'm still a frozen little washing machine. A frozen little washing machine. I'm not a brave little toaster, I'm a frozen washing machine. Wow, tongue-tied. Oh my goodness. Anyways, he's gonna go ahead and get a Sword Stance up now, and this guy is going for the kill right away. He gets a +2 attack, and he's definitely gonna go for the Brazier, as I am frozen solid, like a popsicle. But my leftovers will put me back at full health, which is good. which is good. He uses Brave Bird, which is gonna do a heckles of a lot of damage, and it's gonna hurt like a banshee. Oh my god! But you know what? It only takes me about 55%, and I fell out at exactly the right time and land the Hydro Pump. Rotom getting it in. Rotom gets it in, guys. Rotom puts in the work. He takes out Smogon Bird. So we're up 2-1 on this guy. We're up 2-1 on Danceking, and I'm feeling kind of good. Rotom's gonna get some Lefty's recovery back, and he is just feeling really, 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 really good. And he's gonna send out Space, which is his freaking Clefable. I hate Clefable with a soul, with a passion that rivals anything in the entire world. I hate Pokemon that just stall out. I don't like them. I mean, yeah, Ferrothorn's on my team, but he's not. This is my first time using Ferrothorn, and obviously I have no idea how to use Ferrothorn. But anyways, I'm gonna stay in and get back up to full health with some lefties, and he has lefties as well. But unfortunately for me, I do a really stupid thing here. I do a stupid thing, and you know, I have Volt Switch, but he's going to take this opportunity to go ahead and start setting up all day, which is something of a problem. I send in Conkeldurr, not knowing what I'm going to do here. I was definitely trying to go for the knockoff. I'm pretty sure I was trying to go for the knockoff. Anyways, he gets a Calm Mind up, and all kinds of shenanigans, bad things are about to happen. So I send in Conkeldurr to basically die, because there's no way, even if he is Assault Vested, that he's living anything from that thing. Oh my goodness. So I take some more poison damage, just starting to rack up a little bit, but I'm still a decent amount of health, and he uses Moonblast. And I'm like, I'm Assault Vested, I should live it, I should live it, I should live it, I should live it. Oh my god, I don't live it. And Conkeldurr goes down. His pillars fall off from underneath him, and he's like Samson from the Bible. Just falls, just lets it collapse in around him. And he's going to restore a little bit leftovers, and I'm just like, oh, this is never going to end. I send out Sylveon thinking I'm faster, but I'm not at all, because Sylveon is as slow as dirt, and Sylveon's going to go ahead and die. So we know now it's even 4-4. 4-4, and I can't believe the shenanigans that are going on right now. There is shenanigans happening. Shenanigans are happening. Shenanigans are happening. Anyways, I'm going to send out Ferrothorn, and I'm like, you know what? He's going to withdraw, which is good, and at this point, I realize that I'm choice, and I really can't do anything. He sends in Checking In, which is his Heatran, which isn't a bad play on his part. It's actually really good, because I really can't do anything to this Heatran. However, I'm just going to go ahead and set up the Leech Seed, and try to get as much health out of this thing as possible, and he's going to get seeded. Look, the big metal fire, the metal fire poke has now grass seedlings underneath it. I never understood why Leech Seed did anything to Pokemon that completely resisted fire and that completely resisted grass in the first place. But hey, I'm not Gamefreak. I don't make those decisions. He's gonna go ahead and use a Lava Plume, and it's gonna hurt like a banshee because it's 4 times effective. But I live on 13, which is alright. I use the Leech Seed again, but he's already seeded because guess what? I'm choicing the Leech Seed. Forgot about the switch, and I'm choicing the Leech Seed. That is so not cool. But I get some health back off the little Leech Seed recovery, and it's not too bad. So at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, it's time to get the heckles out of here. It's time to leave. It is time to leave. I need to save my Ferrothorn just in case he decides to bring back in that Clefable. And he's going to use Lava Plume on my Rotom. And I'm like, okay, cool. Not too bad. But of course, Danceking, now known as the HaxKing, gets some more hacks on the side and gets the burn off on the Rotom. After getting a first turn freeze, guys, I cannot do anything against hacks like this. Hacks like this just ruin my day. Ruin my day. I'm gonna get some health back due to Leech Seed, which is really nice. I'm sitting here like, yeah, it's cool. Go Rotom, doing your thing. I'll sit in here all day and use Hydro Pump. But of course, he avoids the Hydro Pump and he uses another Lava Plume. I just can't get it together today, guys. Just can't do it. Can't get it together at all. Rotom's not putting in the work. No one's putting in the work anymore. Sylveon's the only one who put in a little bit of work. And no, she died. She died. We get some more leftover recovery back, and it's all good. It's all good. He opens up his little door and takes that health back. Just wash away your pain, Rotom. Wash away your pain. Wash away your pain, Rotom. So he's going to withdraw here. HaxKing, Danceking, it's a no draw here, and he sends out Space again. At this point, I'm just like, I just want to get rid of this thing. I'm going to use Hydro Pump, and I actually landed, which is good. And it does nothing. I won't say nothing, but it don't even take him down to halfway. Kind of disconcerting, to say the least, about this thing. And he gets more leftover recovery, so he's over half now, which means my Hydro Pumps are absolutely worthless. Absolutely worthless. So I'm gonna use one more, try to get it as low as I possibly can before I switch into my Ferrothorn to take this thing out. But he uses Soft Boil, of course he has Soft Boil. Why did I predict that? Why didn't I predict that? I don't know. I'm gonna get more leftover recovery. He's gonna get more leftover recovery. He's gonna get leftover recovery. I'm gonna get leftover recovery. Everyone's getting leftover recovery. Everyone's getting leftover recovery. It's so good. It's so good. Lefties, lefties, lefties. Oh my gosh. This match is not going good, guys. At this point, I am just like trying my hardest to stay upbeat and positive and not crack my 3DS between my hands. But he's gonna calm mind again. Oh, I'm like, okay, it's time to leave. It's time to get the heck out of here because I am not especially defensive Rotom. I am a physical Rotom. And it's not looking good for the home team right now, guys. It's looking pretty bleak for the home team right now. He's got this Clefable in here that just wants to play setup, and I'm just like, okay, it is time to leave with this Rotom. This Rotom needs to get out, and yeah, I'm not staying anymore. Rotom goes bye-bye. The wash machine says adieu, and I send out Ferrothorn to try to do something with this thing. Now, I know I'm choice, so I was kind of riskier going for Gyro Ball because I thought it would outspeed, but apparently this thing outsped by Sylveon, so... And I know it's going to outspeed the Ferrothorn, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Gyro Ball off after he gets more leftovers recovery. Of course, because what's a Clefable without leftovers recovery? He's going to do Stored Power. I'm still sorry, even when I'm choice. And I get taken down to 10, and I'm just like, ouch, that really hurts. And here comes the Gyro Ball to do some damage, and it's beautiful. Takes him down to about 40%, which isn't bad. Lefty is going to bump him right back up to 50. Which is kind of annoying, or at least 48, about 48%. And he's going to use Stored Power one more time, and I'm going to come out and just, I'm going to come out and get bopped. I'm going to get bopped, so I'm like, alright, it's time to bring in the best Pokemon of all time. It's time to bring in my beautiful, my lovely, my amazing Charizard X. Come on out here, Charizard. There comes my favorite Pokemon of all time, Charizard. Look at how beautiful he looks. Just look how beautiful he looks. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve right here and be like, you know what? I'm going for the Dragon Dance. I don't care. He made me... he's going to get greedy. He's going to get greedy right here. I took a risk doing it, but I felt he was going to get greedy. I set up the Dragon Dance. I'm like, okay, here comes the Moonblast. And here's where I lost all hope, guys. I'm like, oh, crap. He's going to freaking... He's going to destroy me with a blast. But he goes for the Calm Mind one more time, probably predicting that I was a Charizard Y. And I'm like, yes, now you will face the wrath of my team. Because here comes the amazing Charizard X to bail me out of a bad situation. Like he's done so many times in the past. I'm going to use Flare Blitz, and I fully expected him to switch out into Heatran right there, but he didn't, probably predicting the Earthquake. And Charizard is going to go ahead and pick up a kill because he is bae. Charizard is bae. Charizard is the MVP in my heart and soul after this match because he came in when no one else would, and he did wondrous things. Now, of course, he's going to send in Dirt. I'm going to use Dragon Claw because it's my best move from here on out. And it takes him down to that. He uses Skull, which I'm not too worried about, but it does quite a lot of damage, actually. Does quite a lot of damage, but not enough before I kill this Mega Slowbro, which was a huge thing standing in the way of my team. So I just killed his two biggest threats for the Charizard X. And so Charizard X comes in and does what it needs to do. It comes in and it does what it needs to do. Because that's what Charizard X does. That's what Charizard X does. And I have a feeling if he didn't get the Intimidate here, Charizard X, I went for the Flare Blitz because why not? I'm already solo. It really doesn't matter. And boom. Look how much damage it does. And he's not even Focus Sashed. He lived on one legitimately. Oh my gosh, if we get that Intimidate off, I would have swept. I would have stripped right there. He uses Earthquake, but I'm already dead. So I'm going to send out Rotom, who's going to be my pride and joy for the rest of this match. He's going to use Earthquake, but I have Levitate and Leftovers, so bring it, son. I use Hydro Pump. It actually connects, which I'm actually surprised about. It connects. And there goes down the Landorus team. So we're doing his team down pretty good. We've already taken down, I want to say he's on his last poke, yeah. because we took out Clefable. We took out Clefable. We took out Landorus T. We took out Dur, and then we took out his 2 other Pokemon. Yep, checking in is his last Pokemon, and unfortunately, here comes a little bit of a stall, guys. He's gonna use Protect to obviously stop the Hydro Pump from hitting. Hydro Pump would have connected right here, but he protects, and then I get some more leftovers recovery. He gets more leftovers recovery, and for some reason right here, I thought he was Choice Scarf. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought he was Choice, but I thought it was Choice because of what happens right here. So I get more burn damage, and it hurts quite a little bit. And he's gonna use Protect and gets a second straight Protected. For some reason right here, I guess I didn't see all the times he used leftovers. I thought he was choiced. I thought he was choicing the leftovers. I really did. But obviously he's leftovers and not choice, and I realized it right there that yep, he's choice. I mean, he's leftovers. He's lefties. Everyone's lefties on this team. Everyone's lefties. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Hydro Pump, and it does a heck of a lot of damage. Look at that water, just look at that. And yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I have my leftovers recovery. I'm doing okay. I am doing all right. He's gonna Protect one more time to get a little bit more leftovers recovery off, obviously, because that's what he needs to do. And I'm gonna take more burn damage, and yeah, it hurts. Being burned does not feel good, but he uses Protect one more time because obviously he's trying to live with as much life as possible. He protects himself from the Volt Switch, of course. I'm gonna get more leftovers recovered right here, but this is nearing the end of this guy's nearing the end of his ropes, guys. He's nearing the end of his ropes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice and not powerful nice and not powerful at all. He's gonna use Protect, but it fails because he can't. You can only get 2 Protects in a row so many times. So I'm gonna Volt Switch off here. It's gonna take him down to about like 5%. I'm gonna switch out and go straight into my Alakazam, who's just sitting, waiting in the wings. My Focus Sash Alakazam just sitting here, and yep, he doesn't Protect here because he knows what's coming. So I'm surprised he doesn't Protect here just to try to stall it a little bit more. But Alakazam lands the Focus Blast and is going to kill this Heatran, resulting in a victory for us. So not even bad. There was a couple times where I questioned it. I questioned all the hacks that were going against me. But in the end, we pull out the win with a 2-0 against Danceking. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that little thumbs up button that's right down below, like I said before. And if you disliked this video, hit that little thumbs down button just to let us know. And leave a comment in the comment section to say, hey, here's what I thought about the video, here's what I thought about the commentary, here's what you could have done better, here's what you could have done instead. I love reading those kind of comments, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to go check out Danceking. His YouTube and Twitter link will be in the description below, like I said at the beginning of the battle. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you too can be part of the Tortle Nation.
What? Are you kidding me, Tom? Guys, I don't come through. Heracross don't care about your Intimidate Crocodile. We finally get a win. Oh my goodness, we finally get a win. Because Heracross just don't care about Intimidate. He don't